Over the past few years, Dominica has been working towards establishing a bolder identity. Now, we are proud to present our new logo, which is as unique as the country itself. The various shades of green depict the lush, verdant landscape that covers the island. The rich purple accent color comes from our beloved Cicero parrot. The vibrant red connotes our rich Creole culture, and the letters flow naturally, much like our 365 rivers flow out to the sea, while the M has the feel of the majestic Mont Papito, namesake of our World Heritage Site. We're excited to share this new logo as it exemplifies all that Dominica has to offer, from natural wellness experiences to wholesome cuisine, awe-inspiring water activities, adventurous escapades, and great entertainment. With this new logo, the Commonwealth of Dominica will stand out as a premier tourism destination to our international audience. Over the past few years, Dominica has been working towards establishing a bolder identity. Now, we are proud to present our new logo, which is as unique as the country itself. The various shades of green depict the lush, verdant landscape that covers the island. The rich purple accent color comes from our beloved Cicero parrot. The vibrant red connotes our rich Creole culture, and the letters flow naturally, much like our 365 rivers flow out to the sea, while the M has the feel of the majestic Mont Papito, namesake of our World Heritage Site. We're excited to share this new logo as it exemplifies all that Dominica has to offer, from natural wellness experiences to wholesome cuisine, awe-inspiring water activities, adventurous escapades, and great entertainment. With this new logo, the Commonwealth of Dominica will stand out as a premier tourism destination to our international audience. Over the past few years, Dominica has been working towards establishing a bolder identity. Now, we are proud to present our new logo, which is as unique as the country itself. The various shades of green depict the lush, verdant landscape that covers the island. The rich purple accent color comes from our beloved Cicero parrot. The vibrant red connotes our rich Creole culture, and the letters flow naturally, much like our 365 rivers flow out to the sea, while the M has the feel of the majestic Mont Papito, namesake of our World Heritage Site. We're excited to share this new logo as it exemplifies all that Dominica has to offer, from natural wellness experiences to wholesome cuisine, awe-inspiring water activities, adventurous escapades, and great entertainment. With this new logo, the Commonwealth of Dominica will stand out as a premier tourism destination to our international audience. Over the past few years, Dominica has been working towards establishing a bolder identity. Now, we are proud to present our new logo, which is as unique as the country itself. The various shades of green depict the lush, verdant landscape that covers the island. The rich purple accent color comes from our beloved Cicero parrot. The vibrant red connotes our rich Creole culture, and the letters flow naturally, much like our 365 rivers flow out to the sea, while the M has the feel of the majestic Mont Papito, namesake of our World Heritage Site. We're excited to share this new logo as it exemplifies all that Dominica has to offer, from natural wellness experiences to wholesome cuisine, awe-inspiring water activities, adventurous escapades, and great entertainment. With this new logo, the Commonwealth of Dominica will stand out as a premier tourism destination to our international audience. Over the past few years, Dominica has been working towards establishing a bolder identity. Now, we are proud to present our new logo, which is as unique as the country itself. The various shades of green depict the lush, verdant landscape that covers the island. The rich purple accent color comes from our beloved Cicero parrot. The vibrant red connotes our rich Creole culture, and the letters flow naturally, much like our 365 rivers flow out to the sea, while the M has the feel of the majestic Mont Papito, namesake of our World Heritage Site. We're excited to share this new logo as it exemplifies all that Dominica has to offer, from natural wellness experiences to wholesome cuisine, awe-inspiring water activities, adventurous escapades, and great entertainment. With this new logo, the Commonwealth of Dominica will stand out as a premier tourism destination to our international audience. Over the past few years, Dominica has been working towards establishing a bolder identity. Now, we are proud to present our new logo, which is as unique as the country itself. The various shades of green depict the lush, verdant landscape that covers the island. The rich purple accent color comes from our beloved Cicero parrot. The vibrant red connotes our rich Creole culture, and the letters flow naturally, much like our 365 rivers flow out to the sea, while the M has the feel of the majestic Mont Papito, namesake of our World Heritage Site. We're excited to share this new logo as it exemplifies all that Dominica has to offer, from natural wellness experiences to wholesome cuisine, awe-inspiring water activities, adventurous escapades, and great entertainment. With this new logo, the Commonwealth of Dominica will stand out as a premier tourism destination to our international audience.
Hello everyone, a very pleasant good morning to you and welcome to this press briefing on Dominica's Jazz and Creole 2022. Today we are here to speak to some of our partners for Jazz and Creole and to also introduce you to additional artists that have signed their contracts and will be performing for us on the lineup at this year's Jazz and Creole on May 1st at the Fort Shirley Cabrits National Park. At this time, I would like to invite the Destination Marketing Manager, Ms. Kimberly King, to deliver welcome remarks.
Thank you, Daphne. Good morning, everyone. Let me first recognize Jared Cools-Latigue, Chairman of the Dominica Festivals Committee, and other committee members, Mrs. Samantha Leta, Festivals and Events Manager, acting, and her team of dedicated staff and volunteers at DFC, Ms. Daphne Vidal, Project Officer, Discover Dominica Authority, Ms. Odile John Baptiste, Products Manager, acting, and her team in Product Development and Quality Assurance, my marketing team, as well as the sponsors who have joined us here today and other stakeholders. A special welcome also to the media. Thank you so much for being here. We are thrilled to be hosting the 11th edition of Jazz and Creole at the Cabrits National Park, Portsmouth. Last week, I mentioned the importance of events and festivals as an important pillar and growth strategy tool for Destination Dominica. And now, coupled with the relaxation of protocols and direct access to the island by carriers such as American Airlines, Caribbean Airlines, and the return of the ferries, we are beyond ecstatic for the return of Jazz and Creole. In speaking to the average Dominican, the event Jazz and Creole arouses strong positive emotions. I get the phrases, "That's a great event," "Oh, the music, we can't wait," "You should see those outfits." Without a doubt, the location is one where you feel at peace. The event provides for a togetherness, and combined with fantastic music and warm people, it makes for a magical experience by all. It is definitely the people, the music, and the love. First presented by Discover Dominica Authority in 2010, Dominica's Jazz and Creole is a fusion of jazz music with Creole music, food, and culture, all in the family atmosphere of Fort Shirley in the Cabrits National Park. The event will serve as an avenue for showcasing local jazz artists next to regional and international performers. The event has been well received each year. In the inaugural year, we welcomed 600 paying patrons to the main stage event, and in 2017, just over 2,400 paying patrons who appreciated the inviting and casual ambiance of one of Dominica's major tourism attractions. Additionally, we have seen arrivals for the week leading up to Jazz and Creole in 2019 exceed 2018 by 10%, with the Friday prior to the event demonstrating a strong uptick in numbers. Arrivals on the day of the main event in 2019 exceeded 2018 by 181%. Additionally, we have seen where in 2019, the Commonwealth Caribbean dominated market share of jazz arrivals, followed closely by our friends in the French West Indies. The French West Indies dominated the market share of jazz arrivals in 2018, 2017, and 2015, where the USA had the highest market share in 2016. And in 2022, we hope to change that given our direct access to the island. Air arrivals in 2019 increased over 2018 by 18%, and sea arrivals in 2019 was in line with 2018, which was just 41% of overall arrivals. With this data in mind, we are making a concerted effort. I say a concerted effort to our regional partners in the Caribbean, our counterparts, our friends, and family to return to Dominica and come join us for Jazz and Creole 2022. We can guarantee excellent accommodation packages by our hotel partners, some of who are here today, guest houses and Airbnb partners. Moreover, we are very excited and will present to you the event calendar for Jazz and Creole, which highlights some fringe events, for example, by Atlantique, Fort Young, Alliance Francaise, and Rosalie Bay, amongst others. Mrs. Lotan will discuss further and will share the exciting calendar of fringe and main stage events for residents and visitors coming up. Please allow me to also take this time to say a special heartfelt thank you to our sponsors who are present here today. Sponsorship for Dominica's signature events such as Jazz and Creole is important as we seek to reach new, engaged audiences and publicly portray Dominica in a positive light as a destination on each visitor's bucket list 2022. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Kimberly, for that warm welcome. At this point, we would like to invite the Festivals and Events Manager, Mrs. Samantha Leta, to inform us of the additional artists who will be on the lineup for this year's Jazz and Creole.
Good morning. Thank you, Daphne. Good morning to all present here, to all our artists, our media, and of course to you, the patrons who are viewing online. We at the DDA DFC are continuing the planning for the staging of the 11th edition of Jazz and Creole, carded for May 1st, 2022 at the Fort Shirley at the Cabritz National Park. We have announced 3 performances for the main stage event this year. That is Teddyson John out of St. Lucia, the JSJ Trio out of Guadeloupe, and the Femme 4, which is a collaboration featuring 4 versatile female artists from the Nature Island, specifically Tasha P, Shalina, Marsha, and Stasha. Today, we announce 3 other artists that would be entertaining us on the sites of the historic and pristine Fort Shirley within our celebrated Cabritz National Park. We are pleased to announce, firstly, Freetown Collective out of Trinidad and Tobago. Freetown Collective's music often seeks to explore themes related to what it means to be human. The music of Freetown Collective is not only profound and meaningful, but catchy, energizing, and deeply satisfying. Within the last few years, the band has steadily been growing its global appeal and reach. After a brief international tour in 2015 that saw them grace the stages in Rotterdam, Edinburgh, London, and Toronto, in 2016, one of the band's more famous compositions, entitled Good Swimmer, was remixed and renamed Believer by Major Lazer and Showtek and released globally. In 2017, Believer received gold certification in France and exceeded 20 million views on YouTube. The band's recent single with renowned DJ Private Ryan, entitled Feel the Love, occupied the #2 spot on Apple's Music Top 100 songs within Trinidad and Tobago. So we are pleased to welcome Freetown Collective on the main stage for Jazz and Creole 2022. Next, of course, this is a band that we know a lot about that has graced our stages here in Dominica. Local band Breathe will be with us on stage for Jazz and Creole 2022. The band was started by friends Gomez Drygo and Kenrick Lawrence, and the pair soon recruited Finnish wind instrument guru and award-winning saxophonist Jussi Pavola. The band has grown from since then and have graced the stage at the World Creole Music Festival, Jazz and Creole Main Stage, Nature Island Literary Festivals, Nature Island Food and Drink Festivals, Jazz and Creole Fringe events, and many other events. So we really want to say thank you to Breathe for reaching out to us. Breathe will also be the band that will be playing with the Femme 4 for Jazz and Creole. So we want to say hats off to Jazz and Creole for bringing in Breathe again to grace us with their versatile music. Thank you. Of course, we left this special guest, this special artist that we are very proud to call our own. We call our friend, our own, our Dominican princess. Mikhail Henderson will be gracing the stages for Jazz and Creole again for 2022. Let's give a round of applause to Mikhail Henderson. Thank you. Of course, Mikhail is a singer and songwriter from Dominica and the composer of the proud CARICOM anthem celebrating CARICOM. Mikhail has produced 6 solo albums and is well known for her Creole music repertoire. She has performed the world over, including the St. Lucia Jazz Festival, Dominica's World Creole Music Festival, festivals in Denmark, Belgium, Finland, among others. Mikhail is also the recipient of the national award like the Golden Drum Awards and was recently recognized at the Dominica Music Awards with a Lifetime Achievement Award. She is also an official Goodwill Ambassador to Dominica. We welcome Mikhail Henderson to give us some words.
Thank you. Good morning to all. Good morning, Ms. King, the staff of the DDA, my friends, at the media, the sponsors. I just want to say thank you so very much for the opportunity again to express my creativity and to sort of the idea really for Jazz and Creole, and especially the reason why we enjoy participating, is to bring a certain variety, a certain mix to the Dominican musical fabric. And we've had a lot of experience with Creole music, and the idea that jazz actually interwoven with Creole music creates such an interesting dynamic that it inspires younger musicians to try and do things differently. This is the very reason why we as artists enjoy, or myself and other jazz artists from Dominica, enjoy the Jazz and Creole. And we so want to thank the DDA for actually coming through, because for the last 2 years, we have not had the opportunity, and we just want to say thank you. The lineup sounds wonderful, and I hope to, again, do my best and to represent for Dominica well at this year's Creole. Jazz and Creole Festival. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mikhail. It's always a pleasure working with Mikhail. She's so full of energy, and I think she's going to take that to the main stage for Jazz and Creole this year. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen, our lineup for Jazz and Creole 2022. We have Teddyson John out of St. Lucia, JSJ Trio out of Guadeloupe. We have the Freetown Collective out of Trinidad and Tobago. We have Fem4, which is a collaboration featuring 4 female artists from Dominica, Tasha P, Shalina, Marsha, and Stasha. Of course, we have Breathe and our very own Mikhail Henderson. It is going to be a lineup I think persons are going to enjoy. Of course, we're going to have some amazing side performances that will always really capture the true meaning of Jazz and Creole, to capture the true essence of the event through the cuisine, through the arts, through the dance, of course, through fashion. So look out for additional information with regards to these activities coming up. I will move straight into it because we want to acknowledge some very important persons. Of course, you must recognize that to ensure events of this standard is well executed, we must partner with a number of private sector entities. For Jazz and Creole 2022, we have seen various organizations coming on board as sponsors. And for this, the Discover Dominica Authority through the Dominica Festivals Committee are extremely grateful. Of course, we know persons are dealing with hard times since Maria, since COVID. So we really want to say a special thank you to our sponsors at this time. Of course, we must single out the government of Dominica as presenting sponsors for Jazz and Creole 2022. The government has ensured that through our management of the COVID-19 pandemic and the protocols that have been put in place, events and other various activities are now allowed to occur, but still being mindful of the safety protocols that are to be recognized. The government of Dominica continues to invest in events on island, and given that events and entertainment is one of our pillars for tourism growth, the investment in the entertainment industry will surely continue to show the dedication by the government in developing of this pillar and developing of our artists in general here in Dominica. So we really have to say hats off to the government of Dominica for coming on board as presenting sponsors for Jazz and Creole 2022. We are also pleased to announce that Timbo's Sweets have joined the JNC family as a business sponsor for this year. And with us today, we have a representative, Miss Anik Williams from Timbo's Sweets, to share a few words. Anik, thank you.
Good morning, everyone present, Discover Dominica, the media, and all listening. On behalf of Timbo's Sweets, we are happy to be a sponsor of the 11th edition of Jazz and Creole. Timbo's Sweets is located at 50 Princess Lane. We are a business-centered hotel that is geared towards giving all our guests a relaxing stay while working from home. We provide all our guests with all amenities they need for work and to relax. Timbo's Sweets, relaxation even when you work. We are glad to be on board again, and we look forward to many more events with you. Thank you.
Thank you, Anik, and thank you to Timbo's Sweets for coming on board. We want to announce that J. Asafans and Company Limited has also come on board, and we welcome their representative to the podium, Mr. Casey Henry from J. Asafans and Company, with us for JNC 2022.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you, DDA, for inviting us to partner, and thank you for having us here as well at the press conference. To put it frankly, Jazz and Creole is a Dominica event. It's a Dominica product, and it bears the identity of Dominica. And because of that, it's important for stakeholders like us to partner or support or collaborate, whatever you want to call it. Providing something of quality to our patrons and successfully marketing Dominica outside of our shores depends on the ability of stakeholders like us to collaborate cohesively and effectively. We all benefit when it happens, and that, along with the obvious opportunity, the business opportunity it presents as the fans, it makes us excited to be a part of it. Honestly, I think it will be good. I want it to be good. There's this reunion spirit or breeze surrounding the event. It kind of spices up the anticipation because, well, especially for the persons who look forward to it every year, and having missed the event for the last 2 years, people are excited and they deserve it. The time is ripe. So look out for the Asafans outlet at this year's Jazz and Creole. Enjoy your favorite drinks and cocktails from our premium brands to go along with the lovely ambience, the cuisine, the vibe, the fashion, and everything that the event has to offer. Remember to drink responsibly and to enjoy yourselves relentlessly. Thank you, guys.
Thank you, Casey, for that. Of course, we are really happy to have Asafans on board. And we call them sponsors, but then internally we refer to them as friends because we have built this relationship with our sponsors that we really want to see continue into the future. So again, thank you. We also have another friend on board in Belfast Estates as a business sponsor for Jazz and Creole. And with us today we have none other than Elvis Clifton. Everybody knows Elvis, to give a few words on behalf of Belfast Estates.
Good morning one, good morning all. Protocol have been set. Bonjour, c'est Jazz avec Creole, c'est mon sadi en Creole aussi. Bonjour Yon, bonjour tout. Bonjour tout le monde. Ou qui a regardé nous sur internet là, bonjour aussi. Bienvenue. Thank you again to DDA. We have missed you for 2 years. For 2 years. We are happy that you're taking us back in. We are happy that you're back. Or GP. Go well, no. Yes, it's practically over. We just have a few more days to go leading up. We have a few events leading up to that, and Belfast Estate is also going to be part of that. I'm normally here wearing one cap, which is Kubuli, but today, thank God I'm here, and I'm not sure if I'm only using a cap or maybe an umbrella or something, because so much to cover. Yes, my big shop pie. So much to cover, a cap can't do that. If Belfast Estate, they are now sole distributor for Dominica Brewery and Beverages product, and no, everybody see my face, they would say the Kubuli guy, Guinness, Vitamalt, Pine Hill product, but no, we have a wide range of product, including the favorite on island now, which is the BB rum. So we have BB, Soca, Red Cap, El Dorado, Kubuli, Guinness, Vitamalt, all these products under one umbrella. We have also your wine, if you're planning to take your cooler with you. We have your Vasco wine that you can take with you up to the event this weekend on the Belfast Estate. However, as I said, we have missed it. We are going to be there with you. We have been not just a sponsor with DDA, we have been a partner, a friend. They have never been a Jazz and Creole that we have not been part of. So we are more than just a partner, a sponsor. We are family. We are one big family. So we are going there this time for reunion. We're going to reunite with everyone, with the people that we miss. And I'm happy that I have not heard anything about 500, 600. We are going there and we're going to reunite. We have to remember some of the protocols, of course, that we must follow, but we are going and we're going to reunite and have some good time. I want to thank everyone. Thank you again for bringing us on board, considering us again, and we were waiting for that. And we are here today to announce our official partnership with DDA for this year, 2022. Jazz and Creole. Thank you again, everyone. Let's go have fun. As I can see our artists is sitting here. We have worked very, very, very well over the past, and we'll continue to do that. The country is kind of open up partially, so we have a lot of work to do. Let us come together and make it happen. We have Creole Festival to look forward to, and as I say, a lot of the Fringe events that we'll be working with. Again, under one big umbrella, Belfast Estate. Don't forget, when you leave this weekend, start to support your BB if you have not been doing that. We have also been the sole distributor lately for Rude Boy. Rude Boy is now under the umbrella of Belfast Estate, so this is an additional product that we can look forward to have at Jazz and Creole. You can put it in your cooler. Let's get there, and we'll also have it at the bars when you get there. So thank you again, everyone.
Thank you, Elvis, and I feel that energy, and I'm wondering if Elvis will be working at Jazz and Creole or be front stage jumping to the beats of Jazz and Creole this year. But we will see, right, Elvis? We also want to make special mention of Josephine Gabriel and Company Limited, who continues to assist us with events at the DDA and DFC. And of course, we are pleased again to have Digicel on board with us for JNC. Of course, Digicel has been a long-standing partner for us, and we will hear some more from Digicel in our next press conference. For Jazz and Creole 2022, we are bringing to you, for the first time, a VIP experience. This VIP experience will include a designated parking zone, dedicated screening entrance, dedicated shuttle service from the entrance to the main stage, premium drinks and refreshments, along with an elevated experience. And the DDA and we know patrons are really looking forward to this VIP experience. And we are pleased to be partnering with Trading International Group as a silver sponsor for this VIP experience. For those of you who are not familiar with Trading International Group, they are covering a number of companies, primarily Do It Center, Fine Foods Inc., Fresh Market, Dominica Freight Systems, White Oak, Yellowtail, Auto Trade, and EMS. A lot of companies under the Trading International Group. And with us today, we have Ms. Monique Jacob, who will be sharing some words on behalf of Trading International Group as a silver sponsor for this VIP experience at Jazz and Creole. Thank you, Monique.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning to the staff of DDA and DFC. Good morning to the other sponsors. Good morning to the artists. The lineup is exciting, and we're happy to see Jazz and Creole return. Trading International Group is proud to once again sponsor Jazz and Creole as we continue to partner with the DDA for festivals and events and private sector partners as they put on events that celebrate our entertainment, our culture, our music. As a sponsor, we were approached to help with the presenting of the first VIP experience for Jazz and Creole, and we were very happy to go under our Fine Foods umbrella to present the VIP experience. For the patrons, we will be showcasing cocktails from our rums, our white oak rums and other rums that we carry. We also will be featuring yellowtail wines, which are the best wines on island. And we're also going to have catering from Fresh Market. Everybody knows Fresh Market delivers great food, and we're giving you a different experience from Fresh Market and our Fine Foods group so that you can enjoy and entertain yourself at Jazz and Creole. The rest of our group is on board to ensure that the DDA is able to execute. So we are here in full force to support the activities of DDA and DFC for Jazz and Creole 2022. And we look forward to working with all the patrons and partners this year.
Thank you, Monique. And of course, like I mentioned, the VIP experience is the first time we'll be having this at Jazz and Creole. Although I tend to think the entire experience up at the Cabritz National Park is definitely a VIP experience. I mentioned a while ago, we have Digicel on board with us again for Jazz and Creole 2022, and with us we have a representative here from Digicel who would want to share a few words as we move along with our partnership for Jazz and Creole 2022.
Good morning. Good morning to the staff and fellow sponsors, staff of DDA and fellow sponsors. Digicel is once again pleased to partner with Discover Dominica Authority on the 11th staging of the Dominica Jazz and Creole at the beautiful Cabritz National Park. Digicel applauds the Discover Dominica Authority, presenting sponsor, the Government of Dominica, and all other partners who have displayed their commitment to this treasured event. During the 2-year absence of the Jazz and Creole, we know that patrons and our customers alike have missed the event. During this time, Digicel has continued to partner with our local artists through our D-Music app, and we are excited for yet another opportunity to have our partnership provide even more support for our local artists through Jazz and Creole 2022. Whilst at Jazz and Creole this year, you are welcome to stop at the Digicel station, where our representative will present you with a convenience to join our ongoing campaign and top up $10 or more for a chance to win $5,000 in cash. And of course, the opportunity to win $100 every week. Digicel urges all Dominicans to come out and support this year's staging of the Jazz and Creole. And of course, in your large numbers, also, you have to respect the guidelines and the protocols that are there. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Of course, Digicel, like I mentioned, is a really long-standing partner in a number of our events here on Island. So we're really pleased to have you back again after such a long break. So as we go forward, we will be sharing some more details on other sponsors. Of course, we have another press conference next week, Wednesday. We want you to look out for more information on our Facebook and Instagram pages at the Dominica Festivals and Discover Dominica for details on Jazz and Creole. But I want to share one very interesting and very exciting activity that we're going to be having for our patrons. That is, we'll be having the first free 60 video booth at JNC at Jazz and Creole 2022. Together with our partner for this, which is Crown Images, persons will have the opportunity to take free 60 videos amidst the pristine background of the Cabritz National Park and the event itself, which you can then share on social media and other platforms, celebrating what it is to be in Dominica, celebrating Jazz and Creole, and celebrating Dominica as a destination. So, of course, this is a call again for persons to start, if they haven't already done so, organizing the JNC outfits and looking to see how we can showcase them. Like I mentioned, this is the first time we'll be having this free 60 video booth at the Jazz and Creole event, at any event here in Dominica. So we're looking forward to persons taking full advantage of this. I know we like to take our pictures and our videos and to post. So this is one element that we are looking forward for Jazz and Creole. So again, we really want to encourage persons to follow our Facebook and Instagram pages at Dominica Festivals and Discover Dominica as we continue to provide to you all the necessary information going forward. So again, thank you very much to our sponsors, to our artists for coming on board. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Samantha, and thank you to our partners for this year's Jazz and Creole. Our theme, once again, to remind persons, our theme for Jazz and Creole is Nature Isle Chic. So this is the theme dress code, and we know persons are already busy getting their outfits ready. And our partners have given us another theme, which is the theme of Reunity, reunion. So we have two themes to celebrate at Jazz and Creole this year. An important element of Jazz and Creole is the activities leading up to Jazz and Creole, the Fringe events. And this year, we are pleased to welcome our Fringe partners. We have a few of them here today, and they will be joining us to let us know what will be happening at their respective properties. So we have Alliance Française de la Dominique, we have Rosalie Fortion Hotel here with us, and we also have Rosalie Bay Resorts as well. So at this point, to present the Fringe partners and to also speak to us about ticket sales and the specials, coolers and regulations for the national park, because Jazz and Creole is within the national park, so there are some guidelines that we need to follow. At this point, I would like to invite our events assistant, Mr. Kerwin John Baptist, to give us more information on that. Kerwin?
Good morning, everyone, and thanks again for coming and being part of this press con. Today, we are here to speak a little bit more about the Fringe Partners and Fringe events. Jazz and Creole isn't just a day event, isn't just a one-time event, it's a season. It's a time to really come to Dominica, so to our friends in the West Indies, friends in the US and in other markets, come to Dominica and enjoy a unique jazz experience. Our jazz experience here in Dominica really speaks of the name itself, the event Jazz in Creole. Really bringing that jazz element in our Creole lifestyle. So first off, as part of the events, we'd like to present Mr. Dion Henderson, who is part of Alliance Française, to speak a little bit more on their event.
Good morning, bonjour. Bonjour. Okay, that was Creole, that wasn't French. Yeah. Okay, well, we will be having a Fringe event which will be on the Friday 29th of April. And when DDA contacted us to ask us if we would be interested in doing that, well, we didn't really think too long, a couple seconds. For sure. And we wanted to do something with a little twist, something a little interesting. And we decided to have an event where we pay tribute to one of our, our artists, which is Nelly Starr. who tragically passed away a few years ago. So the idea was to do a tribute with her using Dominican local artists, and where they would perform her songs, and of course there'll be things to eat and drink, but I mean the whole idea is pay tribute and homage to that artist. So we put together a small lineup. We have our Fringe event is like a little mini festival by itself, honestly. So we contacted a few artists who actually just said yes right away. And some of the artists are Mikhail Henderson, Tasha P, Shalina, Abia Israel, Marie Pascal Afana, and we have a new addition which is Milva. So we have like the creme de la creme. You have Femme 4, we have the creme de la creme of the female artists paying tribute to Nelly Starr. And additionally to that, we have two of the best DJs here, which is DJ Snow and DJ Snim, that will be starting off and continuing the event. The event is a giveaway. It's a steal. It's only $25, and we hope to start at 6:30 p.m. with DJ ambience. We're going to kind of I would say that a makeover, yeah, that's the word. We're going to do, Alliance Française is going to have a real makeover to correspond to the jazz and Creole ambience and atmosphere that we would really like to have. And for that, we do have some friends, sponsors, that helped us put that together. Some of our sponsors are Raffle Hardware Express, Fine Foods Inc., White Oak, Discover Dominica, of course, Authority, the National Francophone Commission, Creole Heartbeat, 100% Green, Q95 FM, DBS Radio, Kyrie FM, Kyrie Sounds, GK Photography, Surestar Entertainment, ComC TV, because we'll be streaming it also live, and Big Edge Financial Express. They all actually decided to partner with us to make sure that this will be a really inoubliable. How would you say that in English?
Unforgettable.
Thank you very much. Unforgettable experience. And I think we deserved it. After 2 years, we needed something to, get it a little, something that will mark the spirits and everyone, and give us some. My French is really taking over my English, and that's crazy. Yeah, to come back next year and do it again, and even better and bigger. So we will have our tickets for this event available from tomorrow, so you can of course pick them up at Alliance. And I think we should have Jazz and Creole tickets for the main stage also, hopefully. So it's the same place. We haven't moved close to the Buffet State Bridge, across from the gardens, exactly. So stop in and let's see how we can make sure that this year's event tops all the rest that we had, in the past years. It's supposed to be bigger and better every year, so let's just try to keep that one going. Thank you very much.
We really thank Mr. Henderson for bringing this here to us. And, speaking about that we deserve, that was a keyword that I really took from that. And, Mikhail, I really deserve to hear Wake Up from Nelisa. That's my song. So, and have some Yellowtail, hopefully, at the event. Up next, we have Marissa Jules from Rosalie Bay to speak about a special event. I think this is one of the first times we've had Rosalie on board. I know that's a great part of the island to go to. So persons coming in, come to Rosalie, spend the weekend, and enjoy that special event. So, Miss Jules.
Good morning. I was afraid I was too short, but I think I'll make it. Good day to everyone. Thank you to Discover Dominica Authority for inviting us here today. Rosalie Bay Eco Resort and Spa, together with Meadows Kitchen, will be hosting Wato Drums and Fire. It will be hosted on Saturday, the 30th of April, from 12 to 7 p.m. It is a culinary experience, so it's a Creole culinary experience, which brings together our culinary brand in Dominica, together with our traditional music. Rosalie Bay will be having a free night room package, which includes accommodation, access to Wato, access to jazz, and transfer to and from jazz. Okay, so we invite everyone to take advantage of it. So I'm going to bring Chef Neander Peltier Charles to speak more about Wato.
Good morning, everyone. And thank you, DDA, for allowing Rosalie Bay Resort and Meadows Kitchen to be part of this year's Jazz and Creole as a fringe event. So I'm going to tell you a little bit about Wato. The name Wato derives from our native Kalinago language and translates to fire. Participants of this unique experience will cook their meals in an open fire, live and direct. Basically a hands-on experience. So you're going back to your roots. Together with our open fire, we're going to be doing authentic local cooking. So guests will be given a box of local ingredients, which will include your meats and your local provisions and vegetables and seasonings, which we will source from, again, local farmers. They will be guided by me, Chef Neander, and our amazing Rosalie Bay staff. Condiments will also be provided, your basic salts and black pepper, garlic powder. We always have to season our food. We will be having local rums and cocktails available. Guests will receive 3 drink tickets with the purchase of their Wato tickets. So it's an experience of Dominican culture and identifying the knowledge and skills of all cultural and ethnic components of the island. So this event has been upgraded to not only food, but music. It will officially be noted this year as Wato Drums and Fire. Some of the entertainment include Sakis Lapokabwit from Grambe, the Karina dancers from the Kalinago territory, young skilled musicians. I'm not sure if you all know of them. You always see them around Roseau, the young guys drumming. So basically you come to cook, you come to dance to some Lapokabwit and the beats of African drums, and come experience some authentic Dominican culture. So please come dressed to cook, so you can put your bushwear, so it's not as fancy as jazz, but you're going to get a little messy. You're going to be cooking, you're going to be dealing with fire and food. Tickets will be available on Friday at our Rosalie Bay office on Great George Street, right here, in Roseau. And I would like to make a special mention of our sponsors. So our sponsors for this event will be Belfast Estate Limited, Archipelago Trading Limited, Josephine Gabriel and Co. Limited, Fine Foods Inc., Layu Park Nature Farms, Nurture the Roots LLC, Sabroch Farms, and Jaire Farms. Okay, thank you, and I hope you guys come to experience this. It's a very different type of event. It's I would say the first for Dominica. You never go to an event, to actually cook yourself. So don't think that Chef Neander is going to be cooking for you. I'm going to be directing the cooking, okay? And it's $140 for all tickets on Friday. Okay? Thank you.
Thank you so much, Rosalie Bay, for presenting this Creole living that we're going to have for jazz and just enticing this and elevating the jazz experience and that's on Saturday, right? You have this event. Thank you guys so much. One of our long-standing partners for Jazz and Creole with Fringe Events is Fortune Hotel. And today we have Mr. Dinesh Kisan, who is here to speak about their event. We are so happy that Fortune is always on board with us, just presenting this event within the city.
Morning, everyone. Thank you, Discover Dominica and DFC, for the invitation to be here today. Protocol has been set and the spirits are high. We are at the Fort Young, are very excited to be part of the Jazz and Creole 2022 celebrations. Cool summer breezes are blowing and the time is just perfect for chilling out over some jazz on the shoreline at the Fort Young as our signature Fringe event. On Friday, the 29th of April, from 5 p.m. to 10 p.m., you're invited to swing by for a jazzy happy hour at the Fort and be smitten by the live jazz band entertainment. Ticket is on sale at the front desk at $10 per person, and children under 12 is welcome to enter free. Your favorite drinks and Creole snacks will be on the menu. Reservations are highly recommended. So let me take this opportunity as well to remind you about our loyalty program, which is Fort Rewards, where patrons can earn a point for each dollar spent at the Fort Young. Points can either be redeemed or cash back once you reach 500 points. Many exciting milestones from brunch for two to theme dinners for two and to 2-night stay at Secret Bay as our grand prize. On a closing note, after all we need is a bit of a jazz in our life. So thank you and see you at the Fort Young.
Okay, thank you so much, Mr. Kisan, for that. Other than these events that we have just listed here, we do have a few more Fringe events that are coming on board. Atlantic View Resort also has an event. They will be here next week. And we have a few more events that will be taking place in the town of Portsmouth that will be presented on Wednesday in the next press conference. We also would like to tell everyone listening to stay tuned to our Facebook page, our Instagram page, as Discover Dominica Authority page and Dominica Festivals. There we will present information, any changes to the event, so always stay tuned to these pages. Also, in terms of ticket sales, so we are happy to say that last week Thursday we launched the ticket sales. Tickets can be purchased online on Shop 767. If you're not sure what exactly the link is, you can go to, again, Discover Dominica page or Dominica Festivals, and you'll be able to see the link where you can go ahead and purchase your tickets. Tickets will include the VIP experience, which we heard so much about today from Fine Foods. That's $250. We have the ground experience. That's a regular ground experience. And like Sammy said, to be honest, the entire event is a VIP experience. So the regular VIP, I would say, that's $150. And right now we have the special that's going to last until this Friday, $120. You can get the ticket for $120 until this Friday. Children between the age of 12 and 18 will pay $75, and children under 12 will be free of charge. What we are letting parents know and everyone coming in, that you do need to walk with your ID. You need to walk with your identification, especially for the children that's within the 12 to 18. If you are presenting a children ticket and you're above that age, you will not be granted access to the event. So just want to let you guys know that. Also, in terms of the entry protocols will be as same as before in terms of vaccinated, or if you're not vaccinated, you can come with a negative antigen test taken 24 hours prior to the event. More information regarding testing for that weekend, we will let you guys know in the next upcoming press conference. Also, just to remind everyone that this is the national park. So there'll be no smoking, no glass bottles. So every year we do welcome cooler and baskets. So that's something else the Jazz Experience offer. Patrons can come in with your coolers and your basket with your snacks and drinks. What we do also have an issue with every year is patrons coming in with their drinks in breakable bottles, glass bottles. And every year we'll let you know you're unable to. This year I won't have any Lubia bottles to transfer the alcohol in. So please walk with your drinks in plastic containers, or you can go to the bars and purchase your drinks, because Fine Foods will be here again, Asfans will be there, and we have other vendors that will be there to provide you with drinks. But please, if you are coming with your drinks, walk with it in plastic bottles. You can collect your plastic bottles also at, I think, Do It Center. You have bottles. Or Fine Foods. So Do It Center has bottles, so you can get your, and Best Price, you can get your bottles for your drinks. Remember, screening will happen also at the event. So when you're coming in, the health team will be there to screen you. That is to verify your vaccination information and your antigen information. So that's about it in terms of the tickets and entry requirements. Please remember to walk with your IDs. This is key. Thank you.
Thank you so much, everyone. We wish to thank all those of you who tuned in via our Facebook page, via the radio, via all the media outlets to this press briefing. We say a special thank you to our sponsors, our partners. We say thank you to the government of Dominica, our silver sponsor, Trading International Group and their group of companies, Do It Center, Fine Foods Inc., Fresh Market, Dominica Freight Systems, White Oak, Yellowtail, Auto Trade, and EMS. I need a drink for saying all that. Okay, we welcome on board once again our business sponsors, J.R. Stephan and Company Limited, Belfast Estate, Timbo Suites. We welcome Digicel, our telecommunications partner, and we acknowledge in a very special way Josephine Gabriel and Company Limited, who have come on board to make a very special contribution to us for this edition of Jazz and Creole. We look forward to seeing you all at Jazz and Creole 2022, May 1st, Fort Shirley at the Cabritz National Park. And don't forget to support our Fringe Partners, Alliance Française on April 29th, Fort Young Hotel also on April 29th, Watu Drums and Fire. I want to go. Rosalie Bay, Watu Drums and Fire at Rosalie Bay, and Atlantic View coming up. So we look forward to all these activities next week leading up to Jazz and Creole on May 1st at Fort Shirley. See you there. Thank you. Does the media have any questions for us? Okay. We now invite our partners and musicians for photo op, please.
Over the past few years, Dominica has been working towards establishing a bolder identity. Now, we are proud to present our new logo, which is as unique as the country itself. The various shades of green depict the lush, verdant landscape that covers the island. The rich purple accent color comes from our beloved Cicero parrot. The vibrant red connotes our rich Creole culture, and the letters flow naturally, much like our 365 rivers flow out to the sea, while the M has the feel of the Over the past few years, Dominica has been working towards establishing a bolder identity. Now, we are proud to present our new logo, which is as unique as the country itself. The various shades of green depict the lush, verdant landscape that covers the island. The rich purple accent color comes from